How you doing, guys? My name is Thunder, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. After taking a little bit back off from doing LPs, focusing on that Most Wanted car build, I am back in action with a new LP, and one that is a sequel to one I've done before. It is Burnout 2: Point of Impact. Been really wanting to do this one because this is a fantastic game. Now, I've actually already done a thing off screen regarding this, so mostly because I was going to try to get into it. So what I'll just do here to show you what it would be like is if I were to make a new profile. We're going to just show this off here. And by the way, I know I did the original Burnout on the PlayStation 2, but I'm doing Burnout 2 here on the Xbox because the Xbox version was known as the Developer's Cut because it contains additional content, which I'll be going over as we go on through the LP, of course. One of those things, obviously, of course, is unlike any of the other versions, which we can't see here yet, is Xbox Live. The reason I mention it now is because, well, it should be pretty obvious, Xbox Live isn't around anymore. But before we can get anywhere, it's time to do some offensive driving 101. First up, though, learning how to deal with oncoming traffic. And I won't be really bothering with cutting out loading times here. I've actually ripped this game onto my Xbox's hard drive, so loading times aren't very long. Now, through each of these how-to things, you'll get like a how-to on how to do, but if you know me, we won't try to worry about doing any of that here, so we'll just be getting right into the heart of the action. So basically, all we gotta do is stay in oncoming for quite a lengthy period of time. One of the easiest ways to do it is just kind of stay in like the middle area, so that way they'll try to turn away from you. And there you go, that's all you have to do to get the gold. Apologies, I still have no flat surface to put this damn snowball mic on. Got a couple ideas, but I'm still gonna have to experiment with them. Anyways, that's the first one down, so it's time for the next lesson, which will, in fact, be near missing. Which is all we gotta do for this one, is just get as close to the cars as we can, but without hitting them. That's a near miss. And interestingly enough, for some weird reason, it seems to be nothing more but taxis. We just gotta get 10 of them, and we've already done that now. So yeah, pretty simple to say the least. We only needed 10, but we got 16 of them. Because I'm used to playing this game, man, of course, otherwise I wouldn't really be doing an LP of this. Unless I really wanted to, but I have, so I'm doing an LP of it. But anyways, next up we're gonna have to do some drifting, because drifting is quite important in this game to really getting around the corners as fast as possible to make the most of your time. So we're gonna all we're really gonna do here is just get this thing around. You'll notice that the gold target is quite a bit more higher up there compared to all the other targets, but as you'll see here, it's still pretty easy to do. There you go. No challenge whatsoever, unless you're really bad at this, in which case, good luck with that. Anyways, the next lesson we're going to be doing here is getting a bit of air time. Now for this one, I'm going to go right into the oncoming and just try to see if I can at least get fill up the bar by getting some near misses if I can. There we go. Because it helps with helps with getting the boost, but as you can see, I guess maybe it's not really needed at all. You just gotta do the jumps, and as long as you keep the speed up, you'll get the gold. But you'll still get it, which is the thing that matters. So now, of course, you've already seen there on that you have to fill up a boost bar, which is a lot easier to fill up in this game than compared to Burnout 1. So we're just look how easy this is. I'm just going to near miss some of these, and also it started me with some boost too. There we go, done. That took no effort at all. We needed to do it in less than 20 seconds. I did it in less than half the time. See, 9.166. Just ridiculous. But anyways, we have one more to show off, and that is actually using the boost. So this one's actually a timed objective. Just get to the end as faster than 36 seconds. So what I'm going to do is just hold off and then hit the boost once I hit 100 miles an hour back there a little bit. And away we go. I'm going to, of course, stay in the oncoming because it does help with filling up that boost meter. Although the car is a bit slippery right now. Lot of air time, and we did enough reckless, crazy driving to get a burnout, which I think is technically possible in the original Burnout. It's just really hard to do. But in this game, if you know what you're doing, it's not too bad. And there we go. Gold, 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 gold. In fact, all golds, because that was the last of the lessons. 6 lessons there were, and it says you've completed Offensive Driving 101. Now it's time to compete in Championship Mode. And actually, because we got all golds in the Offensive Driving, you notice that little car there that we were driving, the little compact here, we can now drive it. It's, of course, known as the Driver's Ed, and it's actually a pretty decent car to use, you can see by its stats. To compare, it's actually based off of the compact in this game that looks pretty much the same, just without all the extra bits on it. In fact, the blue color here is pretty similar. There's a little bit of difference, but you know, not much. But yeah, of course, that's not the only vehicles in the game. As well as this, we got an SUV here, we got a coupe, we got a pickup, we got a sport, we got a roadster, we got a muscle, and of course, plenty others to come. Because there's quite a few extra vehicles in this game in comparison to Burnout 1. But we'll show that off. So what I'm going to do with this LP is, in every even part, I'm going to be doing a championship, and in every odd part, I'm going to be doing some crash events, because crashing was so well liked in Burnout 1 that it's now got its own mode. Which I guess you wouldn't really be surprised if that was the thing they did. But if you are, well, how about it? Anyways, we're gonna be taking care of the first championship in the next part, so stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you for watching and take care.